It says you're live.
Yay.
All right, we are live. Welcome everybody. This is Randall, my wife Michelle, and we are joined with keepers of the old ways, Jessica, and her husband Tater.
Do we have anybody?
Tater is in fact the star of the show.
Do we have anybody?
It says one person.
Oh.
Well, people will
Yeah.
join, people will watch later.
Okay,
on
so
the
ask
repeat.
somebody if they can hear it, is what I'm saying. So is that someone trying to join?
There's somebody else that's just joined. Hey,
Hey.
whoever just joined, can you give us a thumb or thumbs up?
Thumbs
or a
up if you
comment?
can hear us.
If you can hear us in the chat, I appreciate it.
We haven't done a live in, what, a year and a
Yeah,
half.
so knocking the rust off the tires.
That's right.
Y'all are in for a treat with all of us together.
Mhm. Yep. We're having tea, so
So it's
You want-
hot tea time, not hot toddy time.
right. So if you want to have some tea with us, grab your tea.
We got a pretty good show lined up for you tonight. If you're here because you're interested in the Keepers of the Old Ways event, we've invited Jessica and Tater over to the house so that we could talk about the event with you guys and maybe answer any of your questions that you have in the chat. Just type your questions in the chat and then we'll answer them. Even if you're watching us on rerun, leave us a comment. We'll see it and we'll reply. So Jessica, Michelle, do you have something you want to say?
They can hear it. So
Oh.
thank you so much. That's Hiccups. We know who that is.
Hey,
Okay.
hiccups.
So yeah, so when is the event?
April 10th and 11th. It's coming up fast. What, we
So
got
that's-
5 weeks?
That's on a Friday and a Saturday.
Friday and Saturday, Marianna, Florida at the Jackson County Ag Center. So
Say that one more time. Where at?
Marianna, Florida at the Jackson County Ag Center.
Yep. And we actually went out there and we took a tour of it. And
Yeah.
we took our drone out and took some footage. So that way you can lay everything out just perfect.
So we have a pretty good layout and we have a massive section for our kids this year, which is great
Yes.
because we had a smaller section at
Mhm.
our last event. If y'all don't know, this is our 5th year putting this event on. So
In
every
my
year,
opinion, I think this is going to be the best
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm really excited about
I think
the
you
place
finally
chose.
found your home.
I
for
think
it.
so.
Yeah.
I've hated that we've been 2 years here, 2 years there, and we've had to move, but
And then you had took 1 year off, but that's okay. I think that this is it. I think that you really found your home. I love the outdoor areas that you have set up. It's broken up.
yeah.
It's not just all like, oh, here's our horseshoe of an
Yeah.
event. Let's just break it up a little bit and have different things. And I love your kid section too.
Yeah.
That's right up front in front of everybody.
One of the most convenient things about Marianna is it sets right off of I-10 interstate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you're not sure how to get to Marianna, you can look it up on a map, but it's
Yeah.
right there, like just a couple miles right off the interstate.
And
Really
we
convenient.
have some of the cutest little bed and breakfasts in Marianna that
Yeah,
are
you do.
historic buildings too.
Mhm.
So they book really fast. If they're not booked already, I highly suggest them. And we have some great campgrounds too.
Mhm.
We have the Florida Caverns,
Yeah.
which is a state park. And, you can take time to go tour the caverns. And then we have some of the best creeks for kayaking. It's a great place for vacation, not just to come learn, but also to
Right.
like
Make a vacation. out of
make
it.
a vacation out of it with your
Not very
family.
far from Panama City Beach.
And you
Yeah.
are not. I mean, you are literally a hop, skip, and a jump to
Right.
Panama City. And then you could go toward the Capitol, depending
there's
on how long you're here,
Tallahassee.
because Tallahassee is our
Mhm.
state capital, and it's right there too.
Mhm.
There
There's a
is
lot to do.
Ton to do
And
when you
speaking
come.
of camping, Michelle and I have our camper, and we're planning on camping at the
Mhm.
event. They
Yeah,
got camping right there. You can
Yep.
get a camping spot.
you can. You can go to the Jackson County Ag Center website online, and you can book a camping spot there. So if you want to camp on site where the event's going to be at, and just walk out your front door to go to the class, you can
That's
do
in a
that.
separate section. Though.
It is in a separate section. You're going to be in the back side, so you're not mixed in with all of our vendors, because our
And just
vendors.
so everybody knows, it's not a free ticket.
No.
Just because you're going to camp at that, it's just,
Yep.
that's a separate thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So your ticket is separate. So tickets, I'm glad you brought that up,
Mhm.
because there has been a lot of questions on tickets.
Okay.
So general admission is $35 for 2 days, $25 for 1. There are 24 classes running every day.
That's a great price for all that information that you're not going to get.
Yep.
I mean, there's some people out there that think that they teach some classes,
Yeah.
but honestly, yours are the best classes in the South.
Well, we might be a little partial, but
hey, I've been to other ones.
Yeah.
I've been to other ones, and they're kind of boring. So, Mississippi Homestead Journey, glad to have you.
oh, he's done the Civil War reenactment in Marianna.
Oh,
That's
cool,
awesome.
Yeah.
So with the 24 classes in that day, only 5 of them are not included in your general admission. So if you're concerned, oh, I'm going to pay general admission and then I have to pay for everything else. No, the only thing that costs extra is pork, rabbit, and chicken processing, grafting, and blacksmithing.
Yeah.
And then kids 14 and under are free, and every kid class and every kid activity
is free.
Absolutely free.
So that right there speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Makes for
a
a
huge
good-
value.
A good weekend,
Yeah.
family-friendly
Yes.
event.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Very
what it's about.
kid-friendly.
It's
Yeah.
about passing it on to the next generation. That's what it's about. And
Yeah.
like, we want our kids to love what we do. And like,
Yeah.
we want parents to have a great time. I'm a mom, and I know going to events is so frustrating when your kids want to buy all these things or participate
So
in
tell me
everything.
some of the kids' classes. Like, tell me what they can expect.
So we have the pole rigging class, which is become a favorite. It was done
Mhm.
at our
Fishing poles?
last event. They're going to learn how to rig their own fishing poles.
Nice,
So
nice.
the bamboo is cut literally in our yard and in our neighbor's yard. It is fresh bamboo cut and brought to the event for the kids to rig up. We're going to have
I
a
love
water
that.
filtration system.
Nice.
So they're going to learn how to filter their own water and get to
That's
take their
great.
filtration system home.
Yeah.
They're going to learn about hatching chicks.
Wait a minute. You just said they're going to get to take their fishing pole
Yep.
home, their water filtration.
Yep.
So they get free classes and
And-
they get items to take
Yep.
home. I mean, and they're free to enter. You can
Yeah.
bring your kids for free.
Teaches
Up to what
kids
age?
Very good skills. too.
So kids, the classes we like to do 5 and up, and
Mhm.
at 5 you really need to have a parent because they need to. Some of these are going to be a little meticulous, tying knots and
Right.
following directions.
Mhm.
But he has big rope he demonstrates with, like
Yeah.
1/4-inch rope to show the kids how to tie the knot. So
Yeah,
Nice.
And trap
Nice.
making.
Chad Bailey
Yeah.
and
Size matters fishing, y'all. He's going to bring his huge stock tank out there. He's going to have fish the kids can
That's
see
right.
and
Oh,
pet
I
there.
love it.
You said size matters fishing.
Yeah.
Is he a YouTube channel?
He is. Y'all check him out. Size Matters
Okay.
Fishing. Chad Bailey, he's one of our good friends. We're going to have trap making if his leg heals, his foot heals. He just had,
yeah, he broke his
he broke his
foot.
Oh,
foot,
man.
but he's going to teach. The goal is for him to get better and come. He's on the schedule to teach the kids how to make their own trap for like crabs and crawfish and things like that.
I love it. Mhm.
Yeah, and then of course we have our inflatable axe throwing. We've added the inflatable bow and arrow. We're gonna have cornhole, a huge giant Connect 4, horseshoes, and then tie up a yarn doll and take it home.
Oh, I
plant
love
a
it.
seed and take it home.
Yeah.
And then the big thing that we're gonna have is our apprenticeship for kids. That's
Mhm.
something new we're adding in. And with the apprenticeship, they get to go around to all the classes and the vendors, and it has skills and tasks for them to learn about. And they
Cool.
get those signed off, and they get to earn their apprenticeship badge.
That's awesome.
And then
Mhm.
every year it will build. So the first year you're an apprenticeship, the second year you'll be a journeyman, and so forth until
Oh,
you have
good.
mastered it.
So Mississippi Homestead said their shell apple's doing well.
That's great. That's
Mhm.
great. I got rootstock that is supposed to be shipping today, so I'll start my shell apple grafting, and so we'll have shell apple
Yeah.
to graft at the class
And
That's
it's
at the
awesome.
event.
Yeah.
So that's a limited spot class. It is an add-on, as we mentioned earlier. So if you want to learn how to graft, get your ticket before the seats fill. That class
Mhm.
sells out so fast, and people come the day of and are upset because they didn't get their ticket. There's a class on Friday and a class on Saturday. So
Yeah,
get
and
your ticket.
I only bring a certain amount of rootstock,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't just walk up and like, I
Yeah.
want to learn
Mhm.
because
And we will have someone there for those paid classes to make sure you have paid. So please don't think we're trying to be rude. Like, it's
it costs
limited.
money.
It costs money to get the stuff in. It costs money, and it's a risk for people to bring their animals to butcher in the heat
Yeah.
and not lose that meat or have the
Right.
possibility of losing
Yeah.
what they're butchering. So,
Right.
and hauling
Yeah.
that costs.
Yeah,
So-
big cost.
There's a true value in the paid for classes.
Yeah,
Right.
there is.
Yeah.
And then we just added, and it's not been announced on the page yet, but we do have a VIP ticket, and that comes with personal forage Thursday, the 9th before the event. It's a 2 o'clock and a 4 o'clock spot, limited seats, but you can get a VIP ticket for a private walk and your 2-day general admission for $50.
Oh, wow.
It's on the website. We just haven't posted it, so y'all just got a little sneak peek tonight. So VIP tickets
That's
are
great.
live.
I had no idea.
Yep,
Mhm.
something new. We've been in the works, and we finalized it last night, actually. So
Awesome.
yeah, we're
Mhm.
excited for the new VIP class.
Cool.
Also to mention, when you take the grafting class, you also get a fruit tree. So
Yeah.
pay
absolutely.
attention to Randall so
Amen.
it'll survive.
Yeah, so he must have come to
The
Mississippi.
January events.
Okay.
It was
January.
so cold.
That was the January Keepers event at the Pioneer
At
Settlement.
the Pioneer
It
Settlement,
was
okay,
so cold.
yeah.
So one
Mhm.
year was cold, one year was so hot.
Right.
We
Yeah.
went from one extreme to the other.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
I think we'll be in a good temperature range this year.
I think so.
Yeah, and if there's a lot of shade, so you're not out there in the field.
True, it's a big
Yeah.
Yeah.
canopy to get under.
Yeah.
The big,
There's lots of trees.
Yeah.
I just love the setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there are some classes that are indoors and there will be some that are outdoors. And so, but everything pretty much is outside except for just a few classes that will be inside. The vendors are outside. We have food trucks. We have a good variety of food this year. We're going to have
Yeah.
a Chinese truck. There's a seafood truck. There's a barbecue truck, a lemonade truck.
Is that the loaded lemonade?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's called
excited.
Liquid Sunshine,
Mhm.
and she's got loaded lemonades. Not loaded like we're going to get loaded tonight, but different types of
I do have to
lemonades.
ask you a question, and I don't know the answer. I'm not supposed to put people on the spot
Yeah,
that are not prepared, but is there going to be coffee?
She's working
we're
on that.
trying.
Uh-huh.
If you are a coffee truck, that's what
Yeah.
we're missing. Our coffee lady is actually in the process of opening a storefront, so she's
Okay.
not going to be able to come out this year. So we may have one for Saturday, but they've not completely committed yet. So if you're a coffee truck or a coffee vendor of some way and want to sell coffee, we love coffee
Mhm.
and want you there. So,
Right.
I say that caffeine coffee is an essential on a homestead.
Yeah.
yes.
that's
So
right.
yeah, not just us. We all want you there. If not, somebody can be a vendor and sell coffee, and we'll hit you up. So we'll take you. So what else are we going to have this year that we were surprised to or excited to announce?
Well, I don't know.
So we have David the Good coming back.
Oh, yes. Mhm.
So he's going to be there with his books and his trees, and so
So the app.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
their newest class,
Yeah.
we have a new class.
Yeah.
Randall has designed an app that he's
Mhm.
going to be teaching on,
Yep.
and it's
This is not your average run-of-the-mill app.
no, it's
There's nobody
not.
out. I've already done my research. Nobody has an app that does what this app does. If you're a homesteader and you're wondering how many chill hours did your fruit tree get last year, or if you're a cotton farmer and you want to know how many heat units are over the top of your
Mhm.
cotton at present time, what kind of pest pressures are present, factoring in weather, humidity, moon cycles, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It tells you what pest pressures are present on any of your crops,
Yeah.
from squash all the way to your grain crops.
Mhm.
So
And this is part of your general admission ticket. This isn't an extra
Yeah.
class, so
Yeah.
you get to
Yeah.
take this.
now
as
you don't
part-
get the app for free.
right.
We have a free version. It'll give you present day information, but there are tier levels, and the higher the tier levels, the more information it unlocks.
But we were going to offer
a 30-day or
a 30-day. So yeah.
There'll be a benefit for
Yeah.
coming to the
if
class.
you come to the class, there'll be a little nice surprise for you.
Mhm.
And then we have our food preservation classes and learning how to make bread and sourdough, fermenting and canning. So I'm excited, a little nervous. We're not sure how this is going to work out.
Oh,
but
it'll be fine.
we're going to
Mhm.
have a water bath canning and a pressure canning class this year.
Cool.
So that's exciting. For those of you that are terrified of pressure canning, this would be the class for you to come to.
Is that all we do is pressure can?
We used to do a lot of water bath canning till we bought a pressure canner.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now all we do is pressure canning.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a great class for you to come to if that's something that you're terrified of. And it's part of your general admission ticket, so you're not paying extra for this class. And then we have Little Stead Acres out there with mushrooms, and he's going to teach you how to grow your own mushrooms.
I'm excited for that
He's
one.
really popular in this area for
Yeah.
his mushrooms.
Yeah, he's not far from us.
Yeah, we've seen that. We said maybe we should pop in and visit before we go home.
There you go.
And then we have our tinctures and salves, and what else is Morris Patch of Heaven doing? She's doing the fermenting class. And then homeschooling in Florida is a new class we're having this year. So if you are questioning and considering homeschooling, like that's a class that, and I'm sure even if you are out of state, she can answer your questions.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she is a seasoned mom in homeschooling. She runs a homeschool co-op local to us that we were part of.
Wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, she is full of knowledge. So even if you're out of state of Florida, she will encourage you and point you in the right direction and guide you
And
in what you
kids need that nowadays. Schools are just,
So much concern. about
Right.
public
Yeah.
schools.
yeah.
And then we have a B class, and what's exciting about our B class is this guy is just a small homesteader like us. It's not a commercial person or a big set coming in trying to talk to a homesteader who's just wanting to get started or just want to have bees just for their garden, just something small and honey for theirself. And that's,
Yeah.
you know, so he
But-
can relate really well.
The wonderful thing though is that you're able to secure someone who
Yeah.
sells bee keeping equipment
Yeah.
that's going to set up. So
He's going to be there with
Yeah.
the equipment.
yeah.
So we are,
I
Good
know,
to know.
right?
I know, we're excited.
We had talked
to-
about getting bees, so yeah.
We're excited about that. We'll have Millie Bee Farms there with their, they are a beekeeping supplier local to us, and they're going to set up with equipment. So you can go to the class and learn and leave from there and get what you need
Yeah.
and take it home.
Yeah,
and
There
it's
you go.
like
That's awesome.
one trip.
That's
yeah.
awesome. And not to go back to David, but to go back to David.
Yeah.
And he's going to be bringing plants.
Yeah.
And I know Randall's going to be bringing some figs.
Yeah.
But if everybody didn't already know, David opened up his own
Yeah.
nursery.
Farm and
So,
garden store.
farm and garden store over
Yeah.
here in Atmore, Alabama. So that's really cool that he's
Yeah.
going to be bringing some of his plants from
Yeah.
his nursery.
And then we have Scrubland Farms from South Florida coming up as
Yes,
well.
Sam.
And Sam, we
excited.
have been
Sam's
trying
nice.
to secure Sam for years
Yeah,
now.
he's so
Yeah.
nice.
He come to the first keepers
Mhm.
or the second keepers maybe he was at in Bluntstown, and so we've been emailing and trying, and it finally worked out this year. And so he's going to be teaching on choosing the correct fruit variety for your area and the importance of propagating your edibles. So
I'm going to attend that class.
Yeah,
Sam, I'm
so-
coming for you.
you know, like you think, oh, this all sounds the same, but everybody has something they specialize in. And so you can glean something different from each person, even though it almost is in the same
So
section.
Sam from Scrubland Farms is
Yeah.
bringing plants.
Yeah.
David the Good's bringing plants.
Yep.
I'll have figs and apples.
And then we have a vendor 10, 15 minutes from our home that is an exotic wild edibles. So
Oh,
it will be
nice.
things that are from nature,
Yeah.
from the
Mhm.
area local that
That's
you
a lot
can
of fun.
grow. Yeah.
Well, I know
so-
I'm going to have a blast with all the plant
There's
vendors.
so
that
much
are
to
there.
learn.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And like you said, I mean, there's only like 5 classes that you pay for. Everything else. I mean, how many classes do you have altogether?
24 classes.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have
Yeah.
somebody there spinning wool. And
Oh, I'm going to attend that
yeah, it'll just be
Yeah.
at her tent, but she,
because I want a sheep.
yeah, she'll be there doing spinning.
Live and
And
breaking.
yes.
Once a sheet.
we have Crazy Lizzie's back demonstrating
Love
that
soap
family.
making.
Yeah,
They're a lot of
yeah.
fun.
They're so nice.
Yes.
They are a lot of fun.
Make sure you take your kids by theirs on the passport on their
Yeah.
little apprenticeship papers. So
Mhm.
to soap making, and
And then next year, you're going to do the passport.
next year we'll have
Yeah.
passports.
That's
It'll be-
something new that you're starting for the kids. So
Yeah.
I'm loving that.
Yeah, this.
She would have done the passports this year, but she actually just got the idea kind of
Yeah,
last
it just
minute.
kind
so
of
it's a
come
little
to
late.
me. What, 3 days ago?
Yeah, it was a little late to do
Yeah.
this year. But hey, what you're doing is still fun, and
Yeah.
it's a little taste of what's to
Yeah.
come. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let's see, what are some other classes we have? We have Shannon.
Dominic's is Michelle's favorite.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Tater's favorite too, the Dominique's. Yeah.
See, I'm telling you, Dominique's really good.
And just to break in on Jessica,
Yeah.
but to all my viewers that are fig people, I'll be there with my figs. So go ahead and drop me your wish list.
Speaking of chickens, if you have chickens and want to sell chickens at the event, you can be a vendor and sell them there.
That's cool.
And like the great thing about this venue is there are stalls already set up with water and everything for animals. So if you have goats or chickens or whatever you would like to bring to sell, like you can sign up to be a vendor and we can store them overnight. They'll be locked up. We're all going to be there to help take care of things if we
On
need
the grounds,
to. On the grounds all night. It'll be locked in plus us there.
I have a question. Have you tasted the Dominic fig yet? Or is it just getting big and...
Well, if he's got the Dominics, it's definitely fruited.
Yeah.
Because it loves to grow figs.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
It's great. It's a good
So have you tasted yours? Do you have any figs
She
yet?
is mixed up with
Oh,
chickens.
I read it wrong.
My favorite's the
I thought
champagne.
it said chick, not fig.
No, Dominic.
That's what I thought it said.
Dominic.
Dominic pig, not
Yeah.
Dominicker.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No.
Yeah. But
It's a
read,
pig.
yeah.
Yeah, you thought it said Dominic chick. That's what you
that's
thought.
what I thought it said.
No, that's a
My
fig
favorite's
tree.
Rhode Island Reds.
No, I thought it was.
I like the Dominics.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna look. Y'all, this is what I live with.
But the champagne
Fig,
yellow
yeah.
figs what I like.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a good
okay.
one.
I like the red fruity ones. That Dominique and then Saint Rita and the Italian. What is that? The Italian one that we have out there. Those are really similar.
What's
those
the one
three
we
figs.
have
The
that you
Dominics
got
and
from
the
him?
ones
The
there's
champagne.
another
Okay,
one out
that's
in-
the one I like.
out in the front. I'll think of it in a minute.
I pretty much like all
Fig trees.
figs.
Yeah, it's like me picking my favorite child.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if I had to choose one, I would say the champagne. It makes good. They're sweet.
They are sweet.
There's one I like, it's a big green one, but it doesn't produce a lot.
Oh yeah, what is that one we
I
have?
have no clue.
I don't know what it
We're
was.
growing about 150 varieties of figs here.
Wow.
We're a backyard nursery.
Mhm.
I'm propagating them.
See,
I have about
he
80.
he hasn't got them yet. It says
The
not
fruit
yet.
fell off last year.
Aw.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
hope you get some this year. I'm
Yeah.
rooting for you. They're really good. Yeah.
So we've propagated probably 80 out of the 150 varieties. So we'll have that available. I'll put a list out before the event. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you have a desire or wish, hit me up and I'll bring that along.
We have another class I wanted to mention was our solar class.
Oh yeah.
So last year or last event, I think that class didn't have any room left for people to be in it.
Right.
And he has solar on his at his house, and he doesn't live on a farm or anything like that. He's in town,
Okay.
so he's super smart. And
We have solar whenever we go camping. You know,
Yeah.
if we go.
this is his whole house hooked
boondocking.
up to solar. And he comes and tells you how much you need to run each thing. Like, and it's not that
I've
big math science. It's broke down like us having a conversation.
I've looked into solar and it is so much to know. So much to
Yeah.
learn.
And he's
Mhm.
there with all that knowledge that he can just regurgitate in redneck terms, as we say, because that's kind of how my brain thinks. Sorry, I hope I didn't offend anybody, but I need it
Redneck,
broke.
as in he can tell you how to find good used stuff
Yes.
Right.
and
Yes.
save money.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Everybody
And
likes
duct
to
tape.
save money.
solar is part of your general admission ticket. That's one of those.
Cool.
Don't have,
15 varieties now. Congratulations.
wow.
Those are rookie numbers. You got to get those up.
Yeah, we're rookies too.
So you're the Bubba Gump of the figs, huh?
I am.
Mm.
Bummer Gump of the figs. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Bubblegum fig.
Yeah, I'm your local fig dealer. So if there's something you're
Fig
missing,
dealer.
let me know.
That's right. I got a shirt in there. It says, "Figs are not just for gangsters."
That's funny. We have two other classes. One is the multi-species rotational grazing. with JBW Farm Fresh, who just opened up a storefront as well. So they're selling their own meats from their farms, and then in their store as well, they have Mia with Mount Moriah, all her soaps and balms and chapsticks that she gets from her dairy.
So where
goats.
are they from that they're selling meat?
So that is in Dothan, Alabama.
That's not that far.
No.
It's in the area.
Yeah. So JBW Farm Fresh will be teaching on multi-species rotational grazing and how that helps build your land, how that helps save money. And he demonstrates some of the fence tear down and set up. And then Mount Moriah will be there talking on dairy goats, the ins and outs of that, and demonstrating milking a goat as well. And then we have Shanna Alberson. She's going to be talking on toxins in your food and fast and flush. So you can learn how to get healthy, how to flush out all of that bad stuff you're putting into your body. So we've got some health food, some healthy classes. We've got food classes. We've got animal classes, gardening classes.
It's a lot.
The health food thing can be kind of touchy on some when you're talking about some of people's favorite foods.
Yeah.
So we really do need to educate the public of what you really shouldn't be putting in your body.
Right.
There's a lot of toxins in our food that I don't know how it's on the market. Thank goodness for the Maha movement that is trying to straighten some of that stuff out.
Yeah. So Hiccup said Italian Feliciana.
She's mixing figs and peaches now.
Look, we are all just, we're everywhere.
That's right. That's funny.
One of our paid for classes that's extra is a blacksmithing class. And
cool.
In that class, it's hands-on. You're going to actually learn how to light the forge, maintain your heat, melt your metal, I guess is how you would say it, beat it down into something, and what's the next stage? Cure it? Make it hard? Quench it. Yeah. That's the word. Quench it. I don't blacksmith, y'all. I just offer a class. So
we really used to watch the blacksmithing on TV. We actually like to watch it.
So you'll do that, and you'll take home whatever you made. So
we honestly thought about making our we thought about making our own little blacksmithing thing.
So him and Waylon made one for a little bit, and we're doing it. Then we moved, and
so y'all got rid of all the equipment.
It's
somewhere.
It's very.
Don't you need the thing that you quench it in? Where you
a bucket of oil.
Just a bucket of oil,
Or water.
Well, you got to make it sound a little bit more exciting.
Oh, we got this drum.
There you go. A barrel. Old wooden barrel. There you go.
So that class is separate from your general admission, and it is 5 spots. It's offered twice a day on Friday and Saturday. Wow. So it's very limited.
Goes in a lot more depth.
Yeah.
I guess an in-depth.
Very
smithing class.
Yeah.
Cool.
But he does demonstrate throughout the day. But when he's offering that class, there will be someone there making sure people aren't just trying to watch and attend off to
You'll
the side.
leave there knowing why you quench with water or oil and how hot to get stuff and how hot not to.
That would be.
That's a good skill to learn. And and then we all have all of our vendors there. We're excited.
And David is a free class too. So,
yep, David's a free class.
He's a huge YouTuber.
So let's list the free classes. Choosing fruit varieties for your area, sourdough.
I want to know sourdough.
Dairy goats, water bath canning, toxins in your food, homeschooling in Florida, multi-species rotational grazing, bread making, make your homestead pay. We'll have to come back to that one. Tinctures and salves, bees on the homestead, pressure canning, foraging, intro to solar, fermenting, survival gardening, cheese making, grow your own mushrooms, fast and flush, weather grow, importance of propagating edibles.
So go back to the make your homesteading pay. What is that about?
So Mayan Farms is coming back out this year, and they're going to talk about how to make your homestead earn you money. Not like, you're trying to get rich off of it.
Growing weed on it? Or?
Yeah, so no.
She's an old hippie.
So not how to grow weed on it, but there are those out there. how to at least sustain what you're feeding. So if you're feeding
Okay.
out a large bill, how to,
Lower
bring
that bill.
income in
Mhm.
that can help support that.
Mhm.
And, you're not trying to get rich off your homestead. You're trying to make your homestead pay for itself pretty much. And so you're not forking out and losing money. So that's what he's going to talk about. So we're excited about that class. And then we have the cheese making class and bread makings, both by Pemberley Farms. And those, they will show you, how your dough should look.
Does she do the sourdough and the cheese, or is she
so
making the?
Sourdough is with Alex Rogan.
So you have 2 bread making.
Yeah, 2
Nice.
different types of bread. Those of you that like sourdough and those that do not.
Does she not have starters available?
I don't know. That's a good question. I should ask her if she could have starters available.
Yeah, she might.
It doesn't take much.
It doesn't, not at all. She is a new mom, so she's just had a baby not long ago. So we'll see. She said we'll see how this is going to go this time. So
yeah, just strap that baby to your body and go.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our lineup. And then our kid classes, the fishing class, the trap making, the hatching and raising chicks, and the water filtration are our kid classes. And so plus all their little activities. And then the foraging VIP class. There will be a foraging class at the event, and you're not going to actually walk around. He's going to bring items in. He's going to talk to you about it, tell you what it looks like, things to look for so you know not to touch it. And but with the VIP class, you're actually going to go out and you're going to pick the stuff yourself.
Right.
And you're going to get to look at it hands-on.
Except for the poison ivy.
I can
don't
identify
touch.
what poison ivy is. I just got over about last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the lineup this year.
Sounds great.
Yeah,
We're excited.
we are too.
We're
A
glad
little
that you're
nervous.
back. Yeah.
The year off has threw me off a little. So
That's okay. You'll get back into the groove.
and if this year goes well, we already have big plans for next year.
Oh yeah, huge.
Yeah,
Any
gonna blow y'all's
teasers?
mind.
Any teasers on next year?
Well, she needs to be careful with all that.
Okay.
Teaser
I
is
tried to
you
fish
know-
something out.
Yeah, the
we-
teaser is you know who he is.
Right, and we don't want anybody to steal it.
I need to have something to keep y'all
Yeah.
coming back for more.
Yeah, exactly.
You know who it is. You
Mhm.
know who he is, and he's
So you got a big person lined up.
Mhm.
but not just big person as in famous, but but a wealth of knowledge.
Yes.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
wait.
A
Yeah.
wealth of knowledge, and like in all areas of starting out at the bottom of the barrel and working himself up, and you know.
Okay, so there you go. I pulled a little bit of information out
Yeah.
of her.
Yep, there's a little bit for you, but we will announce that. But we got to make sure this year goes off well.
Yeah.
And
So that's the thing, everybody.
Yeah.
Tell everybody you know about the event so this year goes really well. Show up.
so I
Come to the
don't
classes.
say, "Oh, why did I do this?"
Yeah. So
Yeah.
next year can be even better.
It's 5 weeks away. Get your tickets now. You can you can get your tickets ahead of
You
time,
can.
or you can get them at the gate.
Yep, you can get them at the gate or online at keepersoftheoldways.com. Yeah. And if you want to be a vendor, you still have just a few more weeks left till we're going to cut the vendor off. Food trucks are completely full now, so I'm glad for that.
Only
So-
because she don't want to have a bunch of the same
Yeah.
food. She wants everybody to be
Yeah.
able to make money. So
Yeah.
she limits how many food trucks.
Yeah, so we can use a coffee vendor. So there is that.
So
So
if you know a coffee vendor,
yeah,
hit her up.
Or if you just want to come set up.
Yeah.
Yep,
Come
or
bring
if
your
you
coffee
just wanna
pot.
bring your
You might want to
coffee
bring a
pot.
few of them.
yeah.
Right.
Whatever you got, we'll take it at this point. Yeah. That
Mhm.
sounds desperate. That's because I love coffee, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. We need
Not
some
because I'm
coffee.
desperate. I just like coffee, and that's what I drink
And,
all
you
day
know,
long.
I'm gonna have coffee at my camper, but I can't make coffee
Yeah.
enough for
We
everybody.
did that one year.
Yeah.
You did.
It's grub-
Michelle was
it's a
busy
grub
pouring
fest.
coffee.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Someone saw that I had coffee and they made a beeline to the camper to get some
Yeah.
coffee, and they're like, "I'll pay you money for coffee." So
Was it like $10 a cup or
Yeah.
something?
I ended up,
Desperate.
so I didn't charge him that. It was like $5.
But he probably offered it. He was like, "I'll pay you whatever." That's,
He had a
yeah.
big old cup, so I was like,
How
oh.
much you sell it
It was
for?
$5, but it was in a big old cup. He brought me a big old
Like
cup.
a Bubba
You
cup.
may have a
Yeah.
coffee vendor.
Yeah.
All right,
Tater's like,
Tater's gonna
here's
make some
another way
coffee.
we can make some money. I'll
People
be
will
like,
pay $5 if there's no coffee anywhere and they want a cup of coffee.
value?
oh
But
no, we
I
gotta
have-
have good coffee now.
Yeah.
I'm a snob when it comes to
And that's
coffee.
my coffee, and I have
Yeah.
creamer and
Yeah.
sugar and all the good stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm a coffee snob, y'all.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we're ready to wrap it up.
Yep.
All right, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. We hope to see you out at Keepers of the Old
Yeah.
Ways in Marianna, Florida. What's the date again?
April 10th and 11th, 7 to
Friday.
5, Friday and Saturday, 7 to 5. It's long days, but you'll be busy. You won't even realize how long you've been there.
There's plenty of places around in the area you can stay at and vacation, camp.
Bring the kids.
Oh,
let the kids go do
definitely
their
bring
thing.
the kids.
You go do your thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Remember, keep growing, keep
Keep
building,
building and always keep adventuring.
Together, we're Flumpton famous.
Come on,
And keepers of the old ways.
Look forward to seeing y'all.
All right.
We'll see you in Marianna. Thanks for watching.
Yay.